Hold your head up, it's casi se spigile. The time is now today. Kuzoba mnandi, the feeling's getting stronger. The world is yours to play. It's the 100%.
Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Tembeka Filani, and welcome to the 100% Talk, the show where we give you 100% talk for you, 100% real people. And now we're over here at Unique Cafe, all the way in Umhlanga. They have hosted us so lovelily, and we are really, really appreciative of their hospitality. Now, today, as always, we have an amazing guest. Now, this songstress has really graced our summer. Really, our summer has not been the same without her, and it wouldn't have been the same without her. I'm not going to say what her singles were. Once she does come out here, I'm sure it's going to click to you. But first, let's do some housekeeping. We'd like to give a huge shout out to the people that made me look so absolutely awesome, to do confidence designs. They are at number 3, Lushara Marine Village Walk. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to Ismodeni Creations for the lovely jewelry pieces, if you can see it over here, that they have hooked me up with. I'd like to give a shout out to Amped Tech for the sound engineering extraordinariness. I would love to give a huge shout out to my face beater. Her name is Utalente Mzowe. Please do find her on our social media platforms. Okay, she is a platinum selling artist. She is a summer nominee, and she is a Durbanite. Please give a warm welcome and help me welcome Ms. Holly Rey. Hi. I'm good. How are you? Good. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do take a seat. It's Holly Rey, everybody. One more round of applause. You doing good, girl? I'm good. Are you good? Do you know a bit of Zulu?
A little bit.
Yeah. So if I say Unjani.
Oh,
Ngiyapila. So welcome. It's an absolute honor to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Amazing. We're gonna go straight to it. First things first. Where are you from in Durban?
I'm from West. I was born in Westville originally. Lived in Westville for a few years. I went to boarding school in the Midlands for a while.
So at age 13, goodness, you've been at this for a little bit, eh? At age 13. Before I ask the next question, I actually want to know why. What was the turning point when you realized I've actually got the singing talent and I really want to pursue it, and I want to pursue it at age 13?
It was at 13 when I was offered my first deal.
Yeah.
I think up until that point, music was really a hobby. But when I was offered that deal, it was like, whoa, this is real. This is actually a career. Yeah. I can make money out of this. I can do this.
And make a decent living.
Yeah.
Buy some ham and cheese.
And I think that's when I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm going to be a singer. Because up until then, it was like, I just liked singing. Sure. I'd started just playing in like small venues, just like a friend would be doing an event and say, oh, okay, well, I'll come and do a few songs that I've written, And it was actually through that I got my deal.
Okay.
One of the heads of Sony ATV was the head of Sony ATV was at one of my
head, not one of.
Yeah, the head. Yes. And I think I performed on the Saturday, and on the Monday, he offered me a deal.
So do you think you were ready at age 13 to actually go into like the big time music scene?
I don't think I was ready for the music scene, but I was definitely ready to learn, if that makes sense. And I've learned so much stuff. Starting at such a young age, I learned so much that everyone starting at my age, after school, everything, still has to learn. And I'm very grateful for that. And it really prepared me for when I had my break. It really empowered me to learn about the music industry and prepare my business, if that makes sense. Because a lot of artists have a hit song and they explode overnight and their business is not ready. And that has been, I think, my biggest success with Deeper.
And the thing is, with Deeper, like you've just touched it out and it's such a bit later, but were you aware that it was going to be so big?
Oh, not at all. I always tell people I didn't even think it should have been a single, because almost such a big genre, or was such a big genre at the time. And I was like, well, can a song more chilled and laid back really compete with that?
And so what genre would you say Deeper is?
If it's like a big umbrella, I would say it's an umbrella of house. But it's kind of this combination of you sort of like house, Afro house vibes, but a lot of like pop elements. And I think that's why it crossed over so well.
Where does the Ray come from?
So my stage name was just Holly for a long time. I felt like I was just getting kind of like lost. There's so many Hollies out there, especially overseas. And when you type Holly on the internet, like I'm the last one to pop up, little girl from South Africa. So about a year ago, I decided, you know what? It was so funny because everything kind of happened at the right time. It's so
Okay.
weird how everything aligns and God has this plan.
Amen.
I changed my name when I decided to release Deeper because I just thought, a fresh beginning.
Yeah.
And I thought there's no special reason behind the Ray. I wish there was. There were like 2 options, and the designer was like, look, in terms of the logo, the Ray just looks better. So I was like, done.
That's it.
Ray
That's it. It's Ray.
Ray it
It's
is.
Ray.
Yeah.
I'm Ray. I'm
So
Holly
nothing
Rey.
special,
Hi, Holly
yeah.
Rey. Nice to meet you.
Changing my name's like my mind reconfigured, and the way I dressed and my style and the brand I wanted to communicate as art all changed at the same
Sure.
time, and releasing Deep and everything just same time, and it just worked.
And so do you feel like you just a bit more secure, I would rather say, you're a little bit more secure in your identity and
Oh, for
secure in
sure.
who you are?
You know, I've always been one of those people who everyone always tells me like I'm not older than my age. You know, I've always been one of those people.
Yeah, you're so
I
much
never
more
had
mature.
friends that were
You know,
my
yeah.
age. You know, when you're that young and you hang around older people, then you go back
Yep.
to school.
Yep.
You don't really connect with your own generation. I think now that my peer group is older and it's now I'm more connected. But I've always been a really insecure person. My entire life I grew up thinking I wasn't beautiful, and I wasn't, because I went to schools where girls had to be like skinny as
Sure.
beautiful, and you
Okay.
had blonde hair,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
fitted into that.
Yeah.
And it's only now that I'm realizing that, everyone is beautiful in their
No,
own
definitely.
way. It's so
Definitely.
funny though, because recently a lot of girls have been coming up, like young girls, and they go, after my performance, and I take pictures, they go, wow, like, I just love you, and I love how confident and comfortable you are with yourself.
Right,
And for
right.
me, at the beginning, I was like, that's really weird, like, for people to say,
But because people
you
are
don't
not
know me
there
that
as
well,
well.
like, how do you know that I'm
Exactly.
comfortable
Yeah.
and confident?
Yeah.
And I realized that, no, I am. And it's sad that young girls aren't comfortable with who they are, but you do have to go through that kind of like a realization process to get there.
Yeah.
The thing is, when I was in school, I was bullied quite badly. I never, like I said, I never really fitted into what people perceived, and I was also this white girl who was challenging the norm of what black and white
definitely.
people do,
Yeah.
and what
Yeah.
you
The
know, so
lines.
in teenagehood, people don't understand that. Your family and your society puts barriers in place, and as a teenager, you're pushing
These are
those boundaries,
lines.
but you're trying to fit into what society
Yeah.
says. And I find that in Black African culture is a lot more accepting of difference and imperfection. I find I was never a skinny girl. I've always been,
Yes, gal.
and it wasn't until I was engrossed into sort of South African culture that I realized being thick is beautiful.
okay, yeah.
It's okay. Men like thick women. Not just that you need to be, because you should never aspire to be something for men, not
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
But we do want to be attractive.
No,
and we do want to
definitely.
feel confident.
Yeah.
And I think also when I had my first proper relationship, and I had this
Which
boyfriend.
was when, by
who-
the way? When was it?
I had my first serious relationship when I was 19. And I think like when you do get into your first serious relationship and you kind of become a woman, and that's when I really started, I think, to get my confidence is in that relationship.
You said education is very important to you,
Yes.
right? And you've just graduated.
Yes,
What
my
did you-
second degree.
Second degree.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations. How do you feel about that?
It's
Well done.
incredible. Like I said, education was always really important. People say, why did you study? And I never say, oh, it's a backup plan. Because music is my plan. I'm going to do that. It's more to grow my mind.
You were studying media studies, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
I did. My undergrad was in psychology, communication, and media.
Okay.
And then my postgrad was communication, media, and culture.
And speaking of communication and just your own confidence in your body, I actually have a very interesting comment that one person made on your Deeper music video.
Yes.
It was so amazing. It says 0% nude, 0% twerk, 0% swearing, 100% perfect song. Everyone is dancing. What an awesome song. So how do you feel about that?
It's one of my favorite comments or like things of all time that I've ever seen about me, because that's what I try to emulate. So that's the fact that people are seeing that is really important. But because it's important for me as a brand, as a woman who wants to empower other women to not be associated with that. I have an incredible team around me now, incredible men around me in the industry. They protect me from a lot. They are there for
That's
me.
beautiful.
There are some really beautiful men in this world.
I always say that every ill, in fact, most ills in the world are due to fatherlessness.
Yeah.
And not fatherlessness for your father being your father, but just fatherlessness in society.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
like older men that are going to protect and guard and guide younger children, whether it's male children or female children.
Yeah.
You've worked with many, many people before,
Yes.
right? You've worked with many DJs, especially since you do predominantly deep house. So tell me what the writing process process is?
Every song is so different. It's like a piece of art that you go into and you create. And with Deeper, it was a really amazing collaborative process with Mandia Kobo. The new single, it was more like getting the beats, then I do the music, send it back. It was really different. Sometimes I get an idea in my head already, and then they make the beat around my idea.
Do you physically write songs down? Or
I do. I'm old school.
Jam?
Yeah. Sometimes, like, if I write an idea, and it's in my head, I don't need to write it down.
So in your books of your lyrics, how many songs are in there?
There are so many songs.
I can imagine.
And when I'm feeling like low on inspiration, I go back to that book and I look over, and sometimes it inspires new songs.
Yes. And so here you are, you've released the songs, it's absolutely amazing. And then you become a platinum selling artist.
No, it's still like new for me to listen to that. I mean, I found out at the beginning of 2019 that Deep had gone gold. And then about a month ago, we thought, okay, we're going to get our gold certification soon. This is like about a month ago, we'll get our gold certification. Cool. And the lady sent me, was like, actually, it's platinum.
Actually?
I was like, oh, okay, this is something to celebrate. You know, as an independent female artist, a song that is a solo. Like, I don't have a male featured on it.
Amazing.
I'm not, it's just me.
Well done, Holly. And so what is the future for Holly? But before you go to the far future, the near future is the summer nomination. Yes. Tomorrow. Girls, tonight you are flying out and you're going to do the things of the summers. So how do you feel about that, the nomination?
I'm actually so nervous.
Okay.
But let me explain what I'm nervous about.
Yes.
Because I'm not nervous about the award. I'm not nervous about the winning or anything. I am nervous about falling on the red carpet. I mean, I'm always covered in bruises. I walk into things. It's like I don't have nerves. I like sense that there's an object there. I just walk into everything. That is what I am most scared of.
But the acceptance speech, was that ready? Are you ready to go?
I don't want to jump the gun or anything.
But I mean, you must be ready.
I know who I'm really grateful for, and I think that'll be what it's about. And for me, if I do win the award, it's not my award. It is for my supporters. You know, even with Deeper going platinum, it's all the hard work we put into it. But 3.5 million streams, that's people listening. 25,000 downloads, that's people downloading. You know.
And so, what is the future of Holly? What else can we expect from you?
I'm so excited for this year. This year is really about a lot of music for me. I've kind of found my comfort zone and the place I want to. Not my comfort zone, but like the space I want to occupy as an artist. This year, I will be releasing an EP later in the year, and then a lot of collaborations.
With you can't.
So there was the one with Prince KB that came out earlier this year. DJ Mshega is dropping his next single featuring me. A song came out today.
What is it called? Where can we get it? What's the thing?
DJ Clap featuring Professor and myself.
What is the song called?
The Legend. It's called Mvula. In terms of my music, obviously I have my style that I stick to, but I love working outside of my comfort zone and other people's music and collaborating. I'm really down for that. I think my next line of shows in Durban is like the end of June. And people say, oh, you're so lucky with Deep. I wasn't lucky with Deep. I worked really hard. It was 10 years of preparation.
You know, exactly. And it was bound to happen at some point.
I also had an amazing team and amazing people who supported me for those 10 years and got me to that point.
And where else can people get you? What are you and where are you on the socials?
Oh, the socials.
I want to follow you and your fabulous life. You know?
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's all the same. It's at Holly Rey Music. HOLLYREY Music on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And people please don't slide into those DMs. If you're messaging my DM, you're not my future man.
Thank you so much, Holly. It has been an absolute pleasure chatting to you. It's wonderful, and all the best for tomorrow night as Holly Rey goes up to the podium and receives. We are speaking it. We're speaking it out.
We're speaking it out.
Yes, we're speaking it out there.
If it doesn't happen, it's also okay. You know?
No, that's true. You've been nominated.
Exactly.
I think that's a big thing. It's an accomplishment in itself. So that was Holly Rey, everybody. Thank you so much, Holly, for joining us. So do catch us next time on the show where we give you another awesome guest and we sit down and chat to them and have 100% talk because you are our 100% people. All right. Bye. Yay. Bye.